Hey everybody, how's it going and welcome back to another video. My name's Ren and today we're going to be talking about how to set up your very own Voyages of Nera server with Nitrado. So what you want to do is click the link in the description and head over there. Once on the website, you're going to see the following. It's just going to be like this page here. You're going to click on Voyages of Nera, and if you don't see it after that, just type in Nera here and you'll see it pop up. First off though, make sure that you have an account and you are logged in, because that usually helps, you know. Once that's done, you're going to click on whatever option you want here. For this, I'm just going to click on prepaid and I'm just going to do 30 days on this package here. Here you'll be able to enter a promo code, or if you use the link in the description, it'll take you straight here and apply a little one for you. And then you can choose how you want to pay. For example, I already have prepayment in my wallet, which you can do by clicking at the top right and just charge account. But otherwise you can use a card payment and whatever else. Let me get me off the screen for the next part. Ooh, my head. Right, so once done, click order now. And that will take you to set up your server. Once it's done, it will automatically pop up here and show you that it has been updated. Like so. You can see the progress of it being fully set up. We'll return once it's fully set up. Okay, since it only takes a couple of seconds, not to worry. Click on Web Interface. And here you'll be able to see the basic dashboard of all the information and direct information for the game. It usually takes between 5 to 10 minutes for everything to fully set up. Make sure you come back when this says server has stopped. So once it says server stopped here and you see the start server here, don't click anything else. Okay, do not click start server. Click on settings and just go to general settings. Here you'll be able to look over the basis information. Sometimes we do have advanced settings, but the game is very simple and it just comes up with some basic ones. The first thing you want to do is just give your server a name that you can find and your friends can find. Make sure you give it a little password. Give it a time autosave. Usually 300 to 900 seconds is required. I would just leave it as is if you don't need to touch it. Over here you've got the gather rate multiplier, the enemy damage multiplier, the player damage multiplier, and disable equipment durability. And disable drops items on death. Now, for example, if you want to run straight in, that's fine, just click save changes once you've done your name and password. But if you want to change your gather rate to say 10, so go 1, 10, like so, that will give you a 10 point yield, which is a lot bigger. So enemy attack, you can make it to go up to 5.0, so they hit harder and you take more damage. Your player damage and how much damage you do, you could change that to 5 as well, or leave it as is. Then disable equipment durability. If you never want your items to break, because you know some games you don't want that, you just want it to be relaxed, you could turn this on. And then obviously if you do not want to lose items on death, you can turn that on, so you keep your items in your inventory on a death screen. Once done, click save. And if it says the value for Ren's error contains invalid characters, this will mean that you can't have a space. Okay, so just put it something like that. If your number is over, say for example, I do 11 in here and click save, this will automatically give you an error telling you that what you need to do. So don't worry about making an error that you can't control. Just set it up like is. Once you're done and everything's saved, we'll just move on real quick before starting our server. Here you can have configuration profiles. This game doesn't really need them, but in case you did or you want to change it between different settings, you can make multiple profiles here. Config files are here. It just shows you how many your server, your password and stuff like that, in case you don't want to do it in the general settings. Over here is a file browser, restore backup and automated tasks. You don't need to do anything here, they're already done, unless you want to set up an automated task for, say, the game server restart. For example, ours will run at that time, which is the automated time, but if you want to change it, feel free to delete that and then just add it in here. Information will be under event logs and things like that, so you can see anything that's changed on your server. If you want to upgrade, just click on the upgrade button here, and then you could go to your server and just see, as you can see here, it's adding on more people. So like 6 slots, blah blah blah. Log files will show you requested logs, but it won't work with this. Switch game, if you ever get bored of Voyages of Nera and you wish to change game, the ones that say install are on the same price range. For ones that, like, say Astroneer, say you wanted to upgrade, you'd have to pay to upgrade it. You need more slots. So once that's done and you've got everything up to date and you have no issues and it's all looking good and you're ready to boot it up, it should all automatically start running the minute you hit that save button. So that is it. So don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and we'll see you in game for Voyages of Nera. Have a great one, and don't forget to, tune in for the next one, because maybe I'll help you with a harder server. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.